Anaktuvuk Pass, Alaska. Anaktuvuk Pass is a city in North Slope Borough, Alaska, United States. The population was 282 at the 2000 census and 324 as of the 2010 census. Anaqtuuvuk Pass was named after the Anaqtuuvuk River. Anaqtuuvuk is the English way of spelling Anaqtuġvik, place of caribou droppings in Inupiaq, the language of the Inupiaq. There was a nomadic group of Inupiaq called Nunamiut that lived inland in northern Alaska and lived by hunting caribou instead of the marine mammals and fish hunted by the rest of the Inupiaq, who live on the coast. The Nunamiut traded with the coastal people for other items they needed. A decline in caribou populations in about 1900 and in the 1920s caused many Nunamiut to move to the coastal villages. In 1938, several families of Nunamiut moved back to the Brooks Range, around Anaqtuūvak and the Killick River. In 1949, the Killick River group moved to Anaqtuūvak Lake, 15 miles north of where the village lies today. Anaktuvuk Pass is the only Nunamiut settlement. This settlement attracted Inupiaq people from many other locations, and villagers today lead a somewhat more sedentary lifestyle than in earlier nomadic times. The city was incorporated in 1959. A Presbyterian church was constructed in 1966. A federally recognized tribe is located in the community, the village of Anaktuvuk Pass. The population of the community consists of 88.3% Alaska Natives or part Native. Anaqtuuvuk Pass is a Nunamiut Eskimo community dependent upon subsistence activities. Sale, importation, and possession of alcohol are banned in the village. Anaqtuuvuk Pass Post Office was established in May 1951. The first postmaster was Homer Mikiana. As of 2009, its post office was considered to be the most isolated in the United States. Anaqtuuvuk Pass is slightly north of the Brooks Range on the divide between the Anaqtuuvuk River and the John River, located at an elevation of 2,200 feet. Anaqtuuvuk Pass is the last remaining settlement of the Nunamiut Inupiaq Inuit in Alaska. The community lies at approximately 68.143330 degrees north latitude and 151.735830 degrees west longitude. It lies in Section 18, Township 15 South, Range 2 East, Umiat Meridian, and is located within the Anaqtuūvak Recording District. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 4.9 square miles, of which 4.8 square miles is land and 0.1 square miles is water. Anaqtuuvuk Pass is at the border between a subarctic climate and a tundra climate, with the average temperature in January 12° F while the warmest month, July, averages 50° F. Temperatures have ranged from 47° F to 91° F. Anaqtuuvuk Pass receives about 11 inches of rain a year, with snowfall averaging about 63 inches per year. The area is known for its intense winds and 50 below winters and the generic, framed houses built there in the 1970s. The houses are inefficient for such a climate, according to a Fairbanks Daily News Miner story. On June 28, 1971, the temperature fell to a record low of -11 degrees Fahrenheit. Anaqtuuvuk Pass first appeared on the 1950 U.S. Census as an unincorporated village. It formally incorporated in 1957. As of the 2010 United States Census, there were 324 people residing in the city. The racial makeup of the city was 81.2% Native American, 7.1% white, 0.3% black, 0.3% Pacific Islander and 9.0% from two or more races. 2.2% were Hispanic or Latino of any race. As of the census of 2000, there were 282 people, 84 households, and 57 families residing in the city. The population density was 58.2 inhabitants per square mile. There were 101 housing units at an average density of 20.8 sq.mi. The racial makeup of the city was 9.57% white, 1.42% black or African American, 87.59% Native American, 0.71% from other races, and 0.71% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 0.71% of the population. There were 84 households out of which 44.0% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 40.5% were married couples living together, 15.5% had a female householder with no husband present, and 32.1% were non-families. 28.6% of all households were made up of individuals and 3.6% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 3.36 and the average family size was 4.26. In the city, the population was spread out with 38.7% under the age of 18, 10.6% from 18 to 24, 28.4% from 25 to 44, 17.4% from 45 to 64, and 5.0% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 26 years. For every 100 females, there were 107.4 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 121.8 males. The median income for a household in the city was $52,500, and the median income for a family was $56,250. Males had a median income of $42,500 versus $32,250 for females. The per capita income for the city was $15,283. About 3.2% of families and 4.4% of the population were below the poverty line, including 0.8% of those under the age of 18 and none of those 65 or over. The North Slope Borough provides all utilities to Anaqtuvuk Pass. 2 central wells and a treated watering point at Inupiaq School serve the town for water. Most households have water delivered by truck to holding tanks. A few residents haul their own water. Almost 80% of homes have running water in the kitchen. A $17 million project, to provide piped water and sewer and household plumbing, began construction in 1996, which will provide flush toilets and showers for all residences. A new landfill is also near completion. Electricity is provided by North Slope Borough. There is one school located in the community, the Inupiaq School, attended by 110 students as of August 10, 2017. The only local health clinic is the Anaqtuvuq Pass Health Clinic, which is a primary health care facility. Anaqtuvuq Pass is classified as an isolated village. It is found in EMS Region 6A in the North Slope region. Emergency services have access to the town via air travel. Emergency services provided by volunteers and health aides. There are no doctors on site. Auxiliary health care is provided by Anaqtuuvuk Pass Volunteer Fire Department. The Inupiaq culture is described and preserved through photographs and artifacts at the Simon Panic Memorial Museum in Anaqtuuvuk Pass. Economic and employment opportunities are limited in Anaqtuuvuk Pass, due to its isolation. Hunting and trapping for sale of skins, guiding hunters, or making traditional caribou skin masks or clothing provides income, though some residents have sought seasonal employment outside the town. Caribou is the primary source of meat, with other subsistence foods including trout, grayling, moose, sheep, brown bear, ptarmigan, and waterfowl. Anaqtuuvuk Pass Airport, consisting of a 4,800 feet gravel airstrip, is owned and operated by the North Slope Borough, and provides Anaqtuuvuk Pass with year-round access. A $3.4 million airport improvement project was completed by fall 1999, allowing many air companies to provide passenger flight service to Anaqtuuvuk Pass. There is no road to Anaqtuuvuk Pass, but CAT trains transport cargo from the Dalton Highway during winter months. Snowmobiles and all-terrain vehicles are used for local transportation, though some standard vehicles are used. Anaqtuuvuk Pass is home to 2 low-power FM translators. K268AB is a rebroadcaster of KBRW-FM, a public radio station in Anaqtuġvik, and K232DU, a rebroadcast of KYKD, a religious station from Bethel. Anaqtuuvuk Pass also has 2 low-power translators of the statewide Alaska Rural Communications Service on K04IX and K09RS.